Please make sure to retry this question before you watch this video. Question 28 says, in experiment 1, which of the bacterial species fermented lactose? So when we read the top of passage 6, usually for science passages, we do not need to read the actual text. However, sometimes the text will contain information that is necessary or relevant to help us answer the questions. This is a case where there's actually a detail from the text that we need to pull out to help us answer this question. So we are told that there are 2 fermentation pathways in the text. One of the fermentation pathways produces CO2 gas and increases acidity. The other pathway produces acid, but not CO2. So if fermentation is occurring in one pathway, we will see CO2 and acid. And the other pathway, we will only see acid. But either way, we are going to see something forming. And that is information that we want to take with us as we look at experiment 1. Specifically, we want to look at table 1. And it is asking which of these species, A, B, C, or D, fermented lactose. So we are specifically going to focus on these right 2 columns. So if acid or CO2 is formed, that is an indication to us from the text at the top that fermentation occurred. So we are looking for a plus sign because that means it was formed. A minus sign means it was not formed. So we see for species B that acid and CO2 were formed. So that's one of the fermentation pathways. So B will ferment lactose. And then we remember that our other fermentation pathway will only produce acid. So when we look at D, we see that acid was produced, but not CO2. That's consistent with our other pathway. So D also fertilizes or ferments lactose. So our answer here is species B and D only, which is H. If you got something useful from this video, please add what you learned to your worksheet to help you retain what you learned.